YouTube. Hi, Mom. So there we are. We're live for there. We got this going today. Chat. We're going to start off with Final Fantasy $4 slams. I haven't double checked all of this since 2 days ago, so who knows? We also got SIDS. I don't know if like this is a bundle. Do people want to buy a bundle of SID, or do they want to buy like individual SID? I don't know how that goes, because apparently they're from all of the Final Fantasies. And so I don't know if that's a thing, but we'll get there. Otherwise, like, ooh, there's a few Makos together that could go together. Nice. We like that. So just all this stuff, we're gonna slam this first, then we're gonna slam all the other stuff, and hopefully at some point we'll be slammed out. You'd get a bundle. Let's see, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 8 in a foil. So 8 non-foils in a foil. So what would that be? I can do math. 32. What if we did $30 for the whole batch of these 9? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. $30 for all of them. Does that work for you? Less than 4 each, and you get 1 foil. Run it? Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna. There. That. We counted it. We saw. Start auction. 30. I'm not gonna turn on sudden death just yet. We'll turn on for the next one. $30. There it is. All those SIDs. That solves the problem. DJ Jerry solving the problem right there. I don't have to ask. I don't have to worry about it. Just right there, $30. Simple. Thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it. Bam, just like that. 16 SIDs in the entire set. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of them. DJ, thank you very much for picking that up. We're up and running. Good morning, Invader. Let's see. I gotta go there. Am I in the right spot? Make sure everything's set up. I'm behind packing. So by the way, packing packages on TikTok is a lot more difficult because the shipping name can be different than the username, which can be different than the account name. So I had it was some investigating this morning. But we got there. We got there. So hold on. Let me get the stacks for the normal $4 slams. We're gonna rock card stick, but I have to get the other ones. None of this looks to be very all that shuffled. Oh, that's the thing. Let's show you over there. Grab a stack of that. Stack of this. We're going to be shuffling while I do the Final Fantasies so that you guys can have the shuffled experience as opposed to the stacked experience. We'll shuffle those in there. There we go. Okay, we're getting there, chat. We're getting there. I'm also going to try and weed out some of the low-end stuff because, why not? All right, so. I do? Interesting. Innistrad. Remastered Play, Remastered Collector, and Remastered Collector. Interesting. Well, one would say you should buy it for the dollar cheaper, I guess. I don't know why I did that. Who knows? Maybe it double listed, or maybe it accidentally copied some. I don't know. Maybe I was really excited to sell some Innistrad Remastered. I'm going to delete the $40 one right now. So there you go. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it. Delete it. Get it out of here. Goodbye. There you go. I have no idea, honestly. I will tell you that creating listings is so time consuming and tedious that I hate it. So it's entirely possible that I just forgot that I did one. I hate listings. The biggest thing I hate. Oh, I know why that happened probably. So when I initially created some by hand, and then I decided to do the template upload, which like you download the template from WhatNot and you type in all the data and then you upload it and it creates all the listings, but you still have to go back in and fix all the stuff. It's not like it's just flat out, here's an easy listing. So that was a thing. But yeah, so there you go. Hopefully that answered none of your questions, because I don't know the answer. All right, Chat, $4 slam. That's what we're going to do. Auction it off. Start auction. We're going to be sudden death. We're going to be 10 seconds, $4. Every card shown today, within reason, unless you guys ask for other stuff, it's going to be $4. I don't care what it is. They're just going to do it. If there's duplicates, I'm just going to run the next one. I'm just going to slam through. And once we're through all of Final Fantasy, then we're going to go to normal stuff, and we're going to figure out what the heck we're doing over there. And in the process of that, I'll get the normal stuff shuffled and or weed out some of the lower end stuff because prices are all over the place. This weekend is or I guess starting tomorrow, Pro Tour kicks in. So be ready for price fluctuations. That's going to be intense, especially because this will be the first round of competitive play with Final Fantasy on the stage. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with all that. And come on, I can get there. I'm so close. I'm a little behind. I apologize. Okay, here we go. So we're starting off with Midgar, City of Mako, in extended art, $4. Starting to go up again. Yeah, makes sense. It'll be interesting to see what cards come out on top with the new combos and stuff like that. So it'll probably be Vivi. Vivi wins everything. See, that was Michael picking that one up. Thank you very much for picking that up. Bag started. Where's that tab? Michael, that's your first purchase with me. Thank you very much. Do you like dice? And if you do like dice, what color dice would you like to have? We got Midgar, City of Mako, up again. It's another one. Green. Let's see what I got in green. Yeah, there's a green right there. There's a little emerald and gold coming your way. Michael, thank you very much for going in. Dice Array, say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. We got that Overman King. Overman King. There it is. Yeah, you think so? Okay. I agree. Maybe. Kind of. What is LMN? Oh, it was after that. Okay. I have to save one of those for Dang It Ben. We got this up. I want to see. I want to check something. We've got Joshua, Phoenix Dominant in that borderless foil. Surprisingly down here. I saw something else go. What was that? Ooh, some Final Fantasy plays. Very nice. Let me snag that for you, Horsefly. One question. 1 second. Hold, please. Horsefly, that's your first purchase. I'm not ripping right now because we're rocking singles, but potentially later. What color dice would you like to have? JKLM. There we go. What color dice, though? That's the real question. Here we go with Joshua. Phoenix Dominant. Not sure. So it's just a standard set of polyhedrals. You can pick whatever color dice you would like to pick. Mana Bros. Picking that one up. Any color. Favorite color, least favorite color. Blue, let's do it. Blue, blue. Got a blue and gold coming in. That set of polyhedrals. That was foil, yes. Horsefly, thank you very much for going in. That's where I say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I guess we could rip it. Do you want those ripped? I'm okay to rip. For 2 packs, it's easy. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's do it. I'm game for that. This one. Oh, not that one. This one. This one. Here we go. Dual camera. Here we go. Let's rip those. Let's see what we can find for you. Final Fantasy's been a blast. I love it. Starting off with a coral. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Foray. Gabu Gardener. Scorpion Sentinel. Grand Pulse. Ooh, you got the Shantoto. It looks so cool. Diabolic Intense. It's a nice card. Barrett. Summon Anima. Gratia. Crystal Fragments. Terra Magical Adept as well. That was a nice pack. Side quest for Stimby and Bird is the word. That was a pretty good pack. Get the next one. Terra's nice. You know 6. Gabu Gardner, Scorpion Sentinel, Summon Choco Mog, Item Shopkeep, Malboro, Bard's Bow, Grand Pulse Ochi, The Crystal Chosen, Pixie, Summon Fenrir. Ooh, we got that Eden, Seat of the Sanctum in Borderless. Finish off with a Kane Trader's Dragoon, Brook Turret, Forest, and a Hero Treasure Token. Not bad. Not bad at all. Getting that Terra, she's great. Congrats on that, Horsefly. Thank you so much for going in. I appreciate it. Alphabet is difficult. Photo. Okay, up next, we got a Go-Go Master of Mimicry in foil. $4. This is a $4 slam today, chat. Rock and stuff. You guys can always bid it higher, too, if you want that card more than the other person does. Symbol does. For $1 more. Congrats on that, Symbol. Getting that up and running. Let's see. We got Cloud, Planet's Champion, in foil, no less. Xeno, going for it. Getting it for 6. Nice price. Everything in here generally. Oh, you got an error on that one, Xeno. You want to just check, make sure the right card is set up. Everything in here is generally between $4 and $9-ish, $8 to $9. So you can't go too wrong. At least the Final Fantasy stuff for sure. I'm scanning some of the other stuff. Atir and Pruin, the equipment, pretty nice equipment at that. We needed that. We got Summon Leviathan and Borderless. Nope. But a Rosa Resolute White Mage. Thank you for fixing that, Xeno. I appreciate it. Gotta love their processing. Xeno, that's also your first purchase, which brings up the wonderful question about dice. What color would you like? Cecil, Dark Knight, and Extended. Orange? Let's see. Orange is a tough one. Let me see if I got an orange. That's orange. Hey, I got orange for what? Looks like a creamsicle. Looks so good. Dice are not for eating, but that looks like something I could eat. Xeno, thank you very much for going in. Dice always say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. We got the Yuffie, the Yuriko. $4. Fear McCrotch, picking it up. Congrats on that. I haven't seen that name, so my guess is that's your first purchase too. Fear, that's your first purchase. Thank you very much. What color dice would you like? ABCDEF. We've got the Ultimacia. There are 2 of these in the extended. Red? Yeah, I got red. Of course. Red and gold coming your way. Fear, thank you so much for going in. Dice Away say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me today. Symbol picking that one up. Very nice pickup. There is another one. This is the last one, though. I don't have another one. What Themel? We're gonna go with what? What? Thank you for picking that up. My guess is that's your first purchase too. I can't even talk. What? Thank you so much. What color dice would you like? We got so many new people. I appreciate y'all hanging out here. Black, I do have that too. Find black. Oh yeah, a little dark steel look. Dark steel look. Black and silver. Coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. What? Thank you so much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. A little bit of everyone stopping by today. We got the borderless water crystal. Germs going in on it, getting it. Congrats on that, Germs. Any foil crystal? No. At least, unless it's in the stack, no. And for the most part, they're over 10, so no. LM. Okay, there we go. Alphabet is difficult. We got the borderless Masamune. So for reference, I have sold everything except for 2 cards that got buried into some other stuff. Of anything higher than $8 to $9. So if you're looking for more expensive stuff, it's all gone. Everything's been bought. Xander, picking that one up. Congrats on that. That's such a good art. Xander XY, that is also your first purchase. Let's go, you guys. Xander, what color dice would you like? All right, we got Summon Yojimbo. Demo, going for it. Xeno, on it. Xeno got it. Congrats on that. Ooh, ooh. No. Green, I do have green. Green. I got a bright green. Green and gold coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. Xander, thank you so much for going in. Today, so I say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I sure appreciate it. Man, all sorts of new people. I love it. We got extended art Rosa, Resolute White Mage. Fear, picking it up. Congrats on that. Fear. That spike. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't scanned these in 2 days. Noctis, Prince of Lucas, in extended art. If you're getting good deals, congrats. I don't know. I don't scan daily on everything because there's just too many cards. Like what I'm doing over here is trying to clean out all of the low end stuff. Oh, Yojimbo, nice. Noctis, go to demo. Congrats on that demo. Oh, demo, that's the first one you won. Let's go. Seven. All right. Hey, I didn't know there's more. More Midgar, City of Mako extended. What? Picking that one up? No. Oh, what? This is probably the last one, though. Uh, Kaizoku. So yes is the short answer. The long answer is I'm not exactly sure when. I like my bulk has slowed down because I haven't been buying collections as much. So it's just a matter of when I can get there. Sith, picking that one up. No Buster Sword. I don't have anything above $8, $9, somewhere in that range. Sith, that's your first purchase. Let's go, guys. What color dice would you like, Sith? Uh, Green would be cool. Let's see what I got. Green, 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 green. What's this? Is this green? This is green. Green and gold coming your way. Nice set of polyhedral Sith. Thank you so much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, hanging out with us. Got all sorts of new people today. I love it. We got a foil borderless Dion. Yeah, thank you. Quasimodo, picking up that one. Let's get a bag for you, Quasi. Quasi's been over for you. That Dion, congrats on that. Guy, you can ask. I don't really get salty unless it's incredibly inappropriate. What's your question, Guy? I mean, if it's out of line to ask the question, then you'll know you'll get banned. But yeah. Vincent, in Borderless. Am you needed? Or am I needed? Not yet. We'll see. We'll see what he says. Quasi picking that one up too. Congrats on that. That is one of my favorite arts out of this set right now. We got Terra, Magical Adept. Fear on it. His Surge doubled in price. Nice. There was, so what I was told, here, picking that one up. What I was told by a couple people was that a couple days ago, some whale went in and bought out all the surges to a certain price point. So, yeah. Absolute virtue. In foil, there's some price manipulation going on, but hey, it's harder and harder to find this stuff already 2 weeks in. I'm sold out. I don't have collectors anymore. Sith, picking that one up. Congrats on that. I'm very quickly going to be out of singles even, which is unheard of. I don't have anything more above $8. So it's intense. Aerith Gainsborough in Borderless. And I have no intent of opening more, maybe a play box, but I saw the collectors last night. I haven't checked this morning. Last night they were at $9.95 per box. That's insane. Gambit's dad picking her up. Congrats on that. Chat, sadly, I should have bought more. LMGH, there we go. Alphabet. I should have bought more when I had the opportunity at $5.69 a box because I'd be borderline doubling my money in 2.5 months. I should have bet the ranch. Phyrexian Lord, going after the absolute virtue. Sorry, I should have said it out loud. Non-foil this time. Phyrexian Lord, getting that one. Yup. I did buy a bunch. I went in $20,000, but I did not go in $500,000 or something crazy like that, right? Literally bet the ranch. Take out a second mortgage level of stuff. 5K, yeah. It was a struggle to go up to what I did, and I've so far done very well with the collector side of it. We'll see how plays go over time, because those are still not cheap. But that's going to be the only thing you're going to be able to get soon anyways. Phyrexian Lord, is that your... Yeah, it is your first purchase. Let's go. Where are all you new people coming from? Phyrexian Lord, what color dice would you like to get? OP. Wow. Yeah, like all sorts of new people. Another Cecil in Extended. Cecil, Dark Knight. Purple and green, not cut together. But I have purple and I have green, so we're going to do the first one purple because it's right on top. Sith going for that Cecil, Dark Knight. Purple and gold, royalty colors for Phyrexian. Thank you very much for going in. Dice always say thank you for being here, being part of the community, hanging out with us. I appreciate it. I went to Sith. Wow, lots of new people today. I appreciate it. Glad you guys are stopping in. We got a Summon Magus Sisters Borderless. Bear going in on it. Good to see you, Bear. Hope you're doing well. RS. Oh, okay. So far away. Great question on that one. We got a jumbo cactuar in foil. There are two of them, chat. Here's your chance, a $4 jumbo cactuar. Oh, crazy busy? Hey, wouldn't be life if it wasn't crazy busy. EDT, getting it. That's on that, Edie. Edie's first purchase too. Let's go. 1 second. I got you. Edie, what color dice would you like? Man, you guys, so many people. Or Eddie. Eddie? It's 2 Ds, 1 E, or 1 E, yeah. Eddie. T. Close. I don't know. Final FF Mobius. The way this works is I'm going to put a card up there. If you want that card at the price that it is at the bottom, you swipe on the thing, and it's going to get shipped to you for the price that you want to. Purple. Let's see what I got in purple. Purple. I think that's purple. Nope, that's blue. They're down in like a bin. Oh, there's purple. I see it. Eddie, get yourself a purple and white coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. Thank you so much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, hanging out with us. But yeah, as things go up, if you like price, swipe, get card. It ships to you. It'll charge your credit card each time you win one. And all that, and then it bundles together. Here we go, another jumbo cactuar. And then if you're new, which I think you are, you'll get dice, because dice are cool. Zeno, picking up that one. Congrats on that. That was the last one I got. Can't believe that I'm like literally selling the remainder of my anything worth anything right now. We'll see if like I have a giant stack of not worth anything. We'll see if that becomes worth something at some point. Your Stola Knight's blessed. Beer, picking it up. Congrats on that. Found you. We got a foil Earth Crystal. Emo Peter Pan. The value spike on Final Fantasy is dumb. It's going to keep going, too. It has to do with the fact that the supply is so low out in the market. And so it's harder and harder to get stuff, singles especially. And so all of a sudden, it's just, it wouldn't be surprising to me if there are cards sitting in the giant stack of not worth anything that will be worth something next week. Oh, for reference, any of you that are at MagicCon this weekend, it is highly encouraged. We'll see if they sell out before anything. To the Final Fantasy draft, they're $100 buy-in, but the top prizes for second place is 1 collector box, and first place is 2 collector boxes, as of what was posted, I don't know, about a week ago. That's an absurd plus up value if you're halfway decent at draft. Terra, Magic Ladder. Borderless? No, I don't. Well, there's like 6 cards left. No, I don't. Eddie, picking it up. Congrats on that. We got an Earth Crystal, non-foil this time. Yeah, literally, this is going to be the end of my supply. Maybe I should open a couple play boxes this week. We'll see what the prices are right now. Xander, picking that one up. Congrats. Atir and Prewin, Sword and Shield. Such a cool looking equipment. Pretty solid too. What it does. Finishing off with Xeno getting it. Congrats on that. Is it a collector box? Nice. That's a crazy one then. Ugh. I don't want to reinstall it. We got another Cecil Dark Knight extended. Yeah, the problem I have is for some reason I can put a phenomenal draft deck together that's like synergizing everything, and I just get mucked over later with bad draws and everything else, and I'm out before I ever get to the box. I don't understand. No one wanted the Cecil? I'm gonna sell it to you in 4 cards as well. We got a Rosa Resolute White Mage. Uh, Kakita Mike. That's what it looks like. Got it. Congrats on that. Is that yours too? There's so many first purchases. That's your first purchase, Mike. Thank you so much. We're going in. What color dice would you like to get? I'm writing your name while I'm also trying to speak. What color dice? HIJK. Is. We've got a borderless summon Leviathan. Looks so cool. Here, picking that one up. Congrats on that. A Tyrion Pruin. Take another one. Sith, picking that one up. Congrats. And you know you want him right here. Here's your chance. Cecil Dark Knight and Extended Art. Here's your chance, chat. You know you want him. Someone wants him. Nobody wants. Oh, someone at the last second. Zeno saving the day for Cecil before he got thrown to the shredder. There we go. Thank you for picking that up, chat. That was all of it. That was it. That was all of my Final Fantasy. Oh my god. That's insane. I am out of anything over $4 as of 2 days ago when I scanned the stack. So here we go. Mirror Welder in foil from Mirrodin Besiege. We're going to get into the normal cards now. Cannot believe that. That's insane. No one needs that guy. How about an Elvish Promenade from Lorwyn? Here, going for it. I cannot believe, like, I never sell out of product that fast. We got an Earthquake Dragon and Extended. Still $4 range. Yeah, everything in here is going to be the 4 to 8, but now we're going to do regular stuff. And I've been working on cleaning out the stuff that's lost value because the prices are all over the place right now. It's insane. Sith, picking that one up. We got a Primal Vigor. Enchanting Tales. Phyrexian going for it. The hardest part about scanning stuff is that there's so many versions. Phyrexian picking that up. Congrats. Yeah, right? I do. I just have to do the math on it because the last 2 I did weren't worth it. I was better off selling the packs than I was opening the packs. Want to sell a box of boosters? I mean, aren't they? They're going insane right now. Necromancy. Arbor, did you pick one up? Sure. Sorry, I didn't see it pop up. Yeah, I got you. Akita, picking that one up. Let's rip that 2-pack. Yeah, Chad, there are packs in the bin. I'm more than happy to rip them. I don't have boxes built, though, because right now I'm not in that. I don't have it set up. Dual camera. Here we go. Arbor. Yeah, the pop-ups are so bad sometimes in here. I never see anything. All right, what do we got? We got Choco Mog, Item Shopkeep, Malboro, Bard's Bow, Stuck in Summoner Sanctum. Instant Ramen, Sahagen, Omega, Heartless Evolution, Tifa's Limit Break, Tonberry, X Death, ooh, Bart's and Boko. I don't have any more from the starter. I've kept a lot of it. I just had some duplicates from some stuff. Hilgigas, Renastre. Ooh, you got the Gissel Greens with Chocobo. Stuck in Summoner Sanctum. You're not alone. Light of Judgment, Sephiroth, Intervention, Gigatoad, Sahagen, Monk's Fist, the Laboratory Maniac. I am not interested in a Cloud Midgar Surge, but I appreciate you asking. Travel, Albed Salvagers, Gulf, Final Act, Clive Hideaway. Ooh, Yuna and foil. Holy cow! I didn't even know. I thought you couldn't get foils in here. That's insane. Gangaga and Hero. Oh, I guess you can't get surges. Yuna in foil. Holy cow. Fitty. That's a fitty. Let's go, Arbear. Thanks for coming back and picking up 2 packs. Because you just hit a $50. Yuna, Hope of Spyra. Congrats on that. That's freaking awesome. I did not even know. I thought you couldn't get foils, but I guess you can. Maybe I should open some boxes. Auction that Hideaway. It's not mine. Not mine to auction. Arbear, congrats on that. I gotta make a note. I didn't even think I was gonna be making notes. It was today. 6/19/25 on WhatNot. We hit a Yuna in foil. That's gonna be hit on YouTube. What is the mark? 37? 36, I guess. Dude, let's go. No surge foils. But yeah, the special and no special guest foils. Got it. But yeah, holy cow. That's awesome. Congrats on that, Arbear. I had no idea. I'm really actually excited about that. That makes me more interested to open that. Yeah, right? For sure. $50. Let's go. No, I want the telephone. There we go. Back at it. Here we go. Dire Sage from Commander MOC, it looks like. Where my buttons go. There it is. Bam. Just like that. Just doing singles today. For the most part. If you guys hit any of the packs in the bin, I will rip them. I just focusing on $4 slams today. I am out of collectors. Completely sold out of Final Fantasy collectors. And all that fun stuff. We got an extended art Rings of Brighthearth demo going for it. It's a good one. I thought 3 cases was going to be too many, and it ended up being too few. Demo, getting it. Congrats on that. All will be one. Don't see it all that often. Non-foil all will be one. Kakita, picking that one up. Congrats on that. Bag. And then we've got a Tainted Peak from AFC. That is up there in price. Here, picking it up last second, getting it. Congrats on that. We've got a Venom Thorpe from Warhammer 40K. Everything in this category is between $4 and $8, $9-ish, somewhere up there. And I'm working to clean out anything that the price has dropped recently on it. So everything that's coming up right now has had their price improve or is over $4. Demo, picking it up. Unless it dropped since yesterday on some of this. Dracula, The Voyager, Edgar Charmgrim. I am surprised how many cards have dropped below $4. It's been a decent stack. Colkey, picking that one up. Congrats on that, Colkey. Bag going. A lot of people trying to pay for Final Fantasy is my guess. Colkey. Here, 1 second. Nope. Run. we got next? We got a Sun Forger from MM2. Everything's completely random today as well. Everything's pretty much shuffled in together. Sometimes you get stacks, but very unlikely. The Floop Sloop, picking that one up. Congrats on that, the Floop. That is your first purchase. Let's go. What color dice would you like to get? There have been so many new people. I love it. All right, up next, Norn's Decree and Extended. Come on, you can do it. No one needed that one. We got a Kuldotha Forge Master. A little bit of light play on this one, but it is Scars of Mirrodin. Did that not run? I feel like it didn't run. Sorry, I'm gonna try again. It probably did run, but I don't remember. So here we are, trying and trying and trying again. Nope, no one wanted it. That's fine. I tried to get you to buy it again anyway. We got an Odyssey Crystal Quarry. Very cool card from original Odyssey. Warren Soul Trader. I don't know actually. Ken, I'm not sure. I've got way too many cards anymore, so I don't know. Wanted that one. We got Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. Jumpstart 22. Such a good goblin. Shaman. Shoblin. Demo. Getting it. Congrats on that demo. Card. We've got Tempt with Discovery. Commander 19 Tempt with Discovery. Wow. Akita picking that one up. Congrats on that. Yep, old Kicker Jakers. Exactly. I like it. What do we got? Herald of Slanesh. Slanesh. Yeah, I got it. Herald of Slanesh. Warhammer 40k. Don't need that one. We got Wars Toll BBD. Get it to bounce around. Hail the Undergod, right? Here, picking that one up. Congrats on that. Steel Shaper's Gift, great for equipment. What? Put that in Cloud? You need that in Cloud. I might need that in Cloud. I don't remember. Forget if I put it in or not. Rid James picking that one up. Congrats on that. Rid, that's your first purchase. What color dice would you like to get? R. Why do I feel like this shouldn't be in here? Twin Flames. Double Masters 22. You're a white player. Okay, you're gonna get white then. Bam. A little pearl white and gold coming your way. Nice set of polyhedrals. Rid James, thank you very much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Twin Flames going to Inverted. That's Inverted's first purchase too. Let's go. All you new people. Inverted. What color dice would you like to get? little bit of everything. So pick your favorite, your least favorite, whatever you're feeling, whatever vibe you got going today. Still in there. Purple. I got purple. Nikita going for it. Got a bright purple here. Ooh, purple. That is purple. We'll go royalty. I want royalty. Inverted when you're right. Thank you very much for going in. Dice Away to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. Kikita picking up that Kozilek. On a roll, getting cards moving quick. We got Weathered Sentinels. Weathered Sentinels up there. If you need it. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. We got an Elementalist Palette. Some Commander 21. Hoarding Broodlord and Extended. Symbol picking it up. Nice dragon for you. We've got Polymorphist Jest from M15. The Blue Frogs. There you go. No one wanted that. Elderfang Venom. Is that KHC? Is that Kaldheim Commander? Nice one as well. That one. How about a Secret Lair Reliquary Tower? Commander is all it says. I don't know what it's from, but it looks cool. Non-foil. Pikita picking it up. Congrats on that one. I thought that one looked so cool. Jadar, Ghoul Collar of Nephelia in that black and white art. Non-foil. Oop, bumped you, sorry. That one. How about a Lithoform Engine retro frame? Demo needs it. Getting it. Congrats on that demo. We've got Archetype of Aggression. This is List. I'm knocking stuff with my elbows like crazy today. It's going to drive me nuts. That one. Another War's Toll from BBD. Pikita getting that one. Congrats on that. We've got, hey, another crawl space. Or maybe that may be the first crawl space. I don't know. They seem familiar. Should be in just about every deck. Grid picking it up. Congrats on that. I'm scanning at the same time, trying to make sure I clean out all the stuff that's moved. Monastery Swift Spear retro frame. That one, temporary lockdown. Seen a few temporary lockdowns as I've done this, so it wouldn't surprise me if they come back up again. That one, we got a Howling Mine and retro frame, Mark Pool art. So nice. We've got a The Dark Ragman. Old school card. A little bit of light play, obviously. It's 94, so that would do it. We do have packs available in the bin. Should you want to rip some packs, just let me know because it's not popping up very clearly for me today. So, Spire Bluff Canal, borderless. So if you snag one, just speak up and I will happily rip it for you. Pita, congrats on that. Got Mind's Eye from BBD. That one, we got Wave Goodbye and Extended. Symbol picking that one up. Congrats on that. Next, we got Fury Storm, Commander 18. Non-foil. Kikita, picking that one up. Congrats on that. Slippery Bog Bonder. Scanner's slowing down. Pick it up. Come on, internet. We got Nether Trader. Time Spiral Masters. Rocking through cards over here and whatnot. We are live on YouTube. If any of you have a spare computer or phone sitting around and you would like to out Descent into Avernus, please do so. Hit the subscribe button too. I'm building up. I'm getting closer. Not closer to anything, but I'm getting up there. Like 127, 6, something like that. Cool, fun. Xeno picking that one up. Congrats on that. I don't really know what I'm doing in social media most of the time, but I'm gonna try and do it. Mind's Eye retro frame. The Mind's Eye. We got Gitrog Monster in that borderless art. Yeah, I mean, you guys probably don't even remember this set at this point. I do not have a Black Market Connections here. I might have it tomorrow, though, if you want to swing in. This stack is mostly $4 to $8, $9, somewhere in that range. And Black Market's over 10. Nothing's organized, by the way. Reanimate from that newspaper art. Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be a large portion of $10 to $20 cards. Oh, that's way up. Reanimate. Kikita, getting it. Congrats on that. Grimm's Feast in Mirage. Oddly enough, I have to change the title because I won't have Final Fantasy singles for it. I can't believe it. I'm shocked. We sold out all but 2 cards yesterday and everything today. Grim Feast going to Kikita as well. Congrats on that. Bloodline Keeper. Innistrad. I do have a bunch of cards that were below $4, but I don't usually do below $4 auctions because no one makes any money on that. Bonus round, BBD. Second chat. Sorry, one of the cards was a surge foil. There we go. But I was scanning and I was confused. Gyre Sage again. Midnight Hunt Commander. Time to start $4 bunders. So I have I haven't built them recently because I've been so busy with everything else. I have a $1 to 250 bundle that I build, and I have a 250 to $4 bundle, and then I have a combination bundle, and like I give you plus up to it, so I offer you only the base, and those perform very well. I just have been busy, and I need to do it. Deck of many things. I really need to build them because on TikTok we've been doing a lot of stuff right now, and I think it performed well there. Another reanimate coming up there. If anyone still needs one, non-foil reanimate in the newspaper. I have a lot of excuses and just not a lot of time. Kikita picking that one up, nice, good pickup for a good price. Smuggler Surprise. This one comes with the promo stamp on it. Non-foil Smuggler Surprise with the promo stamp. That Kikita picking that one up too. Let's go on a roll. We've got Retro Frame Ashnod's Altar. Such a good card. Kikita getting that one. Relic of Progenitus Mystery Booster 2 art. Jambo picking it up. Very nice. I like it. We've got a foil from Prophecy. That's kind of cool. Oldie. Interesting. Pretty good. No one needs it though. Okay. The Bounding Spring dropped recently into this category. It was up over $10 for a little while. This was a pretty nice Elemental Elf. Kikita getting it. Congrats on that. Glimpse the Unthinkable Borderless. Non-foil borderless. Whoa. Oh. We've got Veil of Summer list. Oop, hey. Oh, that, there we go. It did. It dropped pretty hard. Not surprising, but who knows? Kikita getting that one. That's a great card. Ashnod's Altar again. Commander Masters version this time. Symbol picking it up. Congrats on that. Second, shuffling up the next stack. Nice. Then we've got a Surge Foil, Aloran's Searing Light from Lord of the Rings that I knock over. Goes. A Waste Not by chance. I haven't seen one yet. It's possible, but I don't know. Surge Foil, Extended Art, Mantle of the Ancients. Can I get the Surge? Kinda. Sleeve is kind of matted. A little better there. There we go. What was the Glimpse? Glimpse the Unthinkable. Target player mills 10 cards for blue-black. I'll put it back up there. Akita. Going for the Surge. Mantle of the Ancients. Congrats on that. Just toss it back up there so you can see. What set? Double Masters as a borderless. All right, we got a list foil Bramblewood Paragon. Need it. That's okay. Let me find the textured one. We got a Wall of Shards list foil. Got a foil promo with the promo date on there. Lotus Cobra. Can I get the angle? 2020. Elvish Reclaimer Mystery Booster 2 non foil. Wow. Nah. Zulaport Cutthroat 25 foil. Masters 25 foil Zulaport Cutthroat. We got a Scrolls foil Mirkwood Bats. Nikita needed that one. We got Shiko Paragon of the Way in that dragon showcase art. There it is. I knew I'd find the word. A Dayuthi Voidwalker. My, how the mighty have fallen. This is a list spot Dayuthi Voidwalker. This thing was like, what, 15, 20 bucks at one point? Demo. Picking it up. Congrats on that. Such a good card. Drago Warcaller from CMA. Deathcap Glade in foil. Green, black, 2 or more other lands. Land. Kiki to get net. Congrats on that. Glaring Fleshraker in foil. Cryptolith Right. Borderless foil. Scoot Swarm Showcase. Right. Wrathful Red Dragon in foil. Spire Bluff Canal Borderless. Matloff picking it up. Holding on. Congrats on that, Matt. All right. Let's get the bag up and run. Go. Next, we got Sylvella, Heart of the Wild. Solarian, how's it going? Good to see you. We're rocking through stuff. Completely sold out of all of my Final Fantasy stuff over $4. Insane. So now we're on to normal cards. Sapphire Medallion list. Yeah, been a while. It's all good. Been busy or taking a break. Valerian, go for that Sapphire Medallion list. Next Final Fantasy bid, there won't be any more Final Fantasy today. Wiped out completely. Valerian, thank you for picking that up. New job, congrats. Well, hopefully it's congrats. We got Paradise Mantle. Yeah, no, my Final Fantasy is completely wiped out. It's insane. I had no idea. Paradise Mantle, such a good card. Prof's Edict Memory in extended art. Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Make Magic print more. Magnus the Red. I have to go see. Like, let's actually find out. I'm curious. TCG. Final Fantasy Play. Play booster display. Currently going 202. Lowest 202. Yeah, it's not even worth opening play boxes for the value of the cards coming out. They claim. Yeah, no, they didn't. So for play boxes, they did print a ton, but it's still overselling. And the problem is not that they printed a ton, it's that everyone bought it. So Star of Extinction, etched, and are not reselling it. Singles are through the roof. They're actually continuing up. This is the first time we've seen appreciation 2 weeks after launch. Well, they all bought it and they stuck it in their basement. And I'm like, no, I want to move it as fast as I can because I don't like sitting on stuff because then I open it. Kikita, thank you for picking that up. Reverse Polarity in foil. But the problem is at $200 a box, you're out. Thank you so much for picking up a bunch of stuff. I appreciate it. But it's the problem of I don't think I can return $200 out of a play box now. I just don't think so. Whereas I could easily turn $500-600 out of a collector box. I can't do 1,000 if that's what they're at to this morning. They were there last night. Final Fantasy collector booster display, $988. They're literally at 900. The cheapest, actually, it's $999.69 is the cheapest. They're $1,000. That's like. Now, I will tell you that we statistically do not print $1,000 out of a box. And so far, there's been a couple that have borderline 1,000. Yeah, there is 3,500 is possible. I would say in 2 years maybe they'll get there. If Magic is serious about not reprinting at all, then yeah, they will. If they do a holiday special like they did Lord of the Rings, because there's some rumors swirling, then it might be interesting to see what happens. There might be some knee-jerk reactions to that. March of the Swirling Mist showcase foil. So I don't know. But any which way, I won't have Final Fantasy collectors again. Good. Maybe they need to make some mistakes. So then maybe they'll listen because they don't listen to the community. Prophetic Memory with the promo stamp this time. Foil. I agree that they needed to print all the serialized. I wanted a Tifa 69 out of 500. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I expect, so it's, my guess is the reprint will be nice. Exactly. Think about how much that would be worth. Seriously. So, if they do it, They're gonna do what they did with Lord of the Rings. It'll be a holiday special printing or whatever the hell they called it, and it'll be interesting. Blade of Selves extended art, but who knows? They're printing. So the one problem they have is they are so backed up on lack of supply for everything, every set, that their printers are like stacked. So I don't even know if they have printing capabilities going into the back half of the year. It's like I think they are backed up so far that all they can do is print Spider-Man, Edge of Eternities, the Avatar, all the different things, and maybe get some reprints for foundations and stuff. Print more, I agree. I don't mind the idea that collectors are limited print. That's fine. It's okay. It creates rare whale level rarity. But the fact that you can't even get play boxes for a halfway decent price is a joke. Like, I fight to get one Bloomborough box or like that type of stuff. Did this even run? Endless Evil. Getting Foundations is nearly impossible these days, and Foundation's a good set. MH3 is another one that, like, play boxes are well over 200 and it's tough to do. So we are in the knee-jerk reaction of when Baldur's Gate came out, everyone was slammed with too much product, nothing happened. Right, Luce? I agree. Especially now that play for which one? 185 for which one on Stomping Grounds? Did they drop a price? That'd be awesome. Final Fantasy? Yeah, that's too much in my opinion, but it's a good price. I bought all mine at 140 and 160. Matt Loft picking that one up. Thank you, Matt. No sales tax, true, but I get no sales tax on a lot of sites because I have a business reseller's license. Uh, so my complaint is that prices are going up on something that is like it's getting out of hand. It's just it's I don't like increase in price. Plus reduction in quantity too, right? So the box has 30 packs instead of 36. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I keep bumping that. Mirror Turbine, I should get back to focusing on cards. But it's like it's just I don't know. We'll see what happens. Shrinkflation, seriously. Valerian, picking up the Mirror Turbine. I guess where my complaint kind of sits is that they have the opportunity, they being Wizards, to make more money with little to no impact on the market. And that's where I struggle. I'm like, oh my God, start printing. You could make more money. What is their problem with money? Demo, picking that one up. That's on that. Crystal Barricade, borderless. They are. Yeah, you're probably right. Because the last time they got lambasted for a crash, that wouldn't surprise me. I think they're also a look forward company, like in a bad way, not a good way. So they're blinded by what's behind them, and they just go to the next and to the next, and then it's a knee jerk, like, oh crap, I need to print that instead of planning accordingly. Because like when I was in retail at Sears, I had to do forecasting for inventory, and I would place orders 3 to 6 months out to plan ahead for my expected run throughs. And if I was running fast, I would put emergency orders or shift warehouses or stuff like that. And it just seems like they're not doing that. Oh yeah. Well, it's so loose. What we're going through right now is what Pokemon just went through, right? So a year and a half ago, I could buy Pokemon boxes for like 100 and change. Now it's 250 a box, right? And so all of the late to or and early to investors are like, oh crap, Pokemon's really not that great of an investment for the boxes right now. I'm gonna go to this Final Fantasy on Magic because they're oh my god, it's so cheap for Magic. It started around MH3, and it's like hit a peak now. And so it'll be interesting to see if like Spider-Man slows down or if all the investors leave. Rerun mandate, sure. I'm just kind of running through cards. I apologize. I'm chatty this morning. My dad called and talked for 45 minutes about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and so it started my day chatty, Valerian, going after the mandate. So it'll be interesting to see when the investors leave. And I mean, I don't mean like been around here for a long time investing. I mean like the ones that are hopping products that know nothing about the product. Scale Lord Reckoner. And there were people in chat talking about the fact that they were literally standing next to people who were buying out the shelf at a Walmart, and they were there for Pokemon. They're like, "Oh, Final Fantasy for Magic. Yeah, I'll buy that," knowing nothing about it. So that's normal. Doesn't surprise me. Ted, how's it going? Good to see you over here today. We were over on TikTok last night. Staff of Domination. I see Zenway sneaking in too. Hi, Zenway. I sent you my list. Cathar's Crusade retro frame. Dragon. That would. You know what? I bet they would. I see that possible. There's not a mainstream Dragon Ball card game, right? They might have had one, but I don't think there's a card game. Or if there was, it's not like big. Maybe there was a card game. I remember some of it. But any which way, like that would be a good combo. We got a Soul Warden list spot, MM3 list. Game of Thrones is yeah. The one thing I've heard is that Game of Thrones is expensive to do anything with, and I have a feeling it's not Wizards missing. I have a feeling Game of Thrones wouldn't work with them for the amount of money they want is apparently significant for any licensing right, and that's where the breakdown is. Warner Brothers sounds about right. Dune would be well. Sorry, that's called Aether Drift. Or no, that's Mad Max. Sorry, Dune would be an interesting one. You're right. I was two. They both have sand. uh, Demo going for their Archangel Elspeth. Or that's on that. Um, so I'm playing Dune Awakening right now. I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit slow, but the pacing it doesn't seem too bad. Dune meets Tron, yeah, plus some Mad Max, yeah. It's like I don't know what they were thinking with Aether Drift. They went outside the box way too far. Demo picking that up, and now I have it forever. Forever. The Sound of Drums, extended art from Doctor Who. Yeah, I'm gonna have Aether Drift for a very long time. Staff of Domination again. It is. The one thing will be as interesting is if the Verge lands can take off. I think the problem with them right now, price-wise, is that everyone's dumping their Aether Drift singles, and so the Verges are getting caught in that mess. Everyone's like just trying to rip the packs to get them out. Yeah, good for lands, exactly. Especially if you like the first place foils. Moon Silver Key, foil. But their problem is it's just the Verges are getting dumped out with everything else. Brave the Sands. ATK. That Ted dude picking it up. Congrats on that, Ted. Who knows, chat? It's an adventure. Let's get you back here. There we go. What we got next? We got Cryptolith, right? Borderless. We're slamming singles today. Right? Well, that's because no one knows what Duskborn is. That happened last year. No one does anything this year with that. Also, it's really hard to get the play boxes. So that would do it. Virtue of Persistence Showcase. This is another one. It wasn't supposed to be out of print yet, but it sounds like they're just doing some set packs, and then that's it. They're going to reprint set packs, and that's it for Wildsville Trade. And I'm like, what are you doing? Why is it out of print? Cleaver Scab or Clever Scab, whichever one you would like. Ted picking it up. Congrats on that, Ted. Today's $4 slam day, chat, for those of you that are hanging out wondering why I'm just rambling about stuff. We're doing $4 starts for all these cards. All these cards are generally between $4 and $9.89, somewhere up there. So a lot of opportunity to snag some good stuff, useful stuff, stuffy stuff. Apex, going to demo. We are already done with all of our Final Fantasy. I've Ashnod's Altar list, so that's cool. Insane. I have play boosters still in the bin if anyone does want to rip them, but I am out of collectors. I'm out of all my high-end stuff, and I'm out of all of my mid-range stuff. I have my under $4 stuff though. The Floop Sloop. Congrats on that. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Found you. Big Game Hunter in foil Time Spiral Remastered. Valerian going after it. Getting it. Congrats on that. We've got a copy enchantment. Ravnica? City of Guilds, maybe? That one? One of them? Nope. I almost caught it. Dropping stuff today. Ted picking up that one. Go. Pitiless Plunder Rivals of Ixalan. Nope. Halo Fountain. New Capenna. Hope everyone's doing well today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tons of cards. Just stack never ends. Demo picking it up. Keep me busy. We got Bladewing Deathless Tyrant in extended. Wait, what? Oh, here's the note I was waiting for. Chat, at MagicCon, there is a limit of 1 per day entry for the Final Fantasy competitive draft. So my brother can't grind it the whole time. 1 per day voucher. Teleportation circle. That is insane. Not surprising in the least. Dang it, Ben. How's it going? Last pool mimic. I don't know that he's gonna get me stuff while he's there. I didn't ask him to. Demo picking that one up, but it is crazy that they're it's not surprising, right? So they would slam those events nonstop the entire time, giving away 1 collector box and 2 collector boxes for second and first. Like, so they're doing limit 1 per person. Hey, I'm glad he's here. We got Fiery Emancipation in that Enchanting Tales. But that's I was waiting for that. I was curious if they were going to limit it, and they did, and that's hilarious. Now it makes it less interesting. So he's going to complain now because he did not sign up for any events. They were all sold out. So now he was going to draft Final Fantasy all weekend per day. Monster Manual and Extended Foil. So now I'm curious what the heck he's going to do. Ninja of Deep Hours retro frame. Walk around. Yeah, he'll probably go to to the casinos instead. Temporary lockdown again. There's a few of these coming up. If you need one, here's your chance. True, better odds than WhatNot wheels. Yeah, because the prize is actually there. Oh yeah, so he'll find events to go to. It'll be it won't be bad. They have a lot of on demand that's pretty good. It's just you can't do the collector winning one. Sneak attack. Zenway likes it. That's an awesome art. Zenway's got it. Congrats on that, Zenway. All right, we got a retro frame foil Cathar's Crusade. I am not excited for the fact that Pro Tour is this weekend, and it's going to change all the pricing of everything. Tamio, the Moon Sage, Jumpstart. So then I'm gonna have to rescan everything all over again. Unless you guys buy it all. Can you guys buy it all? Get it all out of here. Who wants it all? Then I picked that one up. Nice. 150K, I'll get the whole collection. I'll drive it to you. Arms Chant. Common and uncommon might jump. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens out of this Pro Tour. I have known that they are pretty good at having an effect on the market. So, Thing in the Ice, Secret Lair. Premier Play Secret Lair. So we'll see. If I come back crying on Monday, you'll know that I sold you stuff for too cheap. Pretty easy. Talarian grabbing that one. Not really. I won't even probably know for the most part. Etched Foil Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist. Always a nice one. Demo going for it, getting it. Congrats on that. A nice one. Orm's Chant again, if anyone needs it. Revise it, yeah. Okay. Kami of Crescent Moon. Of the Crescent Moon. Zenway, picking it up. Getting a little calm. Sun Quan, Lord of Wu. He says hi. Did you get his Toski? Nice. Man, that's a set that I wish I could get collectors easier. I Wade picking it up. Congrats on that. He's a nice one. Horsemanship Chat, best deck ever. Better than Pegasus. Just saying. I Wade. HI. There it is. What do we got? We got a Daru Warchief Scourge. Limited light play on the right hand side for a Scourge card, though. It is. Settle the Wreckage, little OG Ixalan. Why? There it is. Prof's Edict Memory and Extended. You moved? Congrats on moving, I think. Temporary lockdown. Norn's Decree and Extended Art. All right. Sorry, I need to shuffle up a few more things. 1 second, please. Gotta get the next stack sorted up or shuffled up. Chat tomorrow is going to be mostly mid-range. We're going to start high range, but mostly mid-range of everything I've got over there because there's like 6-7 stacks of stuff, so it's crazy. But some fun stuff there. Rebuffed the Wicked times Power Master. We got a Treasure Preserver. Whatever set that is. Can't remember anymore. Rose. Great. Nope. Overgrown Farmlands and Extended Foil. Doctor Who Extended Foil. Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind in foil. Congrats on the new job. Lots of new jobs. Let's go. New jobs are good. Keeps you busy. Keeps you into something new. We got Sudden Spoiling times Power Mastered. Nope, come back here. No falling. Solarian picking it up. Congrats on that. We got a Rael, the Everwise, and Extended. Demo picking it up. Congrats on that. Borderless Glimpse the Unthinkable. That one we got Eldamri's Call from 25. Hey, is anyone in here that was looking for the life of the party? I've been asked that so many times, and every time it was no. Matt Loft picking it up. Oh, finally found it. Whoever's been asking for that over and over again. Sudden Spoiling again. Times Power Remastered. Rid picking it up. Congrats on that. We got a Death Render from Conspiracy. I don't think it's no. It's the like extra Conspiracy. Trinket Mage, times Power Master Time Shifted, non-foil. I Wade picking that one up. Congrats on that. Rocking and rolling through cards today, chat. All sorts of good stuff. Already done over 100. Even Interrupter in extended art. Hey, Righteous Valkyrie in extended. There we go. Symbol going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that, Symbol. We got this True Conviction from, I don't remember, SS2. Just looks cool. Hey, gotta grab a couple things. 1 second. Doing some more work on scanning. We've got the Gyre Sage. Red picking it up. Congrats on that. Archivist of Ogba and foil. Very nice. Still need him. Halfling Cleric. Red picking that one up too. Nice. Conjurer's Closet. Borderless. Picked up by Teleri. Got Subtlety. Normal border. MH2. Elderfang Venom. Jingataxis. If I do, I don't know where they are. This is all completely random. I haven't seen one yet either today. Sanctum Weaver and foil. Zenway picking that one up. Nice. Rhythm of the Wild. I still agree with Invader's point about wanting to get some RVR collectors. Man, that was so much fun to open. Wrathful Red Dragon in extended. Fox Snow picking that up. Congrats on that, Fox Snow. Fox Snow, that's your first. Congrats on that. Let me go check, Matt, to see how pringled they are. I don't know the answer to that. So let me check. Plox. I'm fairly certain that's your first purchase. It is Plox. What color dice would you like to get? Like, this is mountains. They're not pringled at all. Like, pretty solid, actually, for once. Only a little light, but even then, like, pretty good. No strong preference? Okay. Let's see what I can do for you. Yeah, from the looks of it, not too Pringled. They've also been in those packs, so that helps them kind of stay together as opposed to folding out. No preference. I'm gonna bury my hand in here. No preference. Nice. Ooh, that's nice. We got a blue and purple swirl coming your way. Blocks. Thank you so much for going in. Nice way to say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. All right, what do we got? 9th edition Battlefield Forge. Actually in pretty good condition. Not too, no real colors on the white. Rid picking it up. Congrats on that. Glinthorn Buccaneer. Here's a Minotaur Pirate for your Minotaur deck. Hilarion picking it up. I knew you had a Minotaur deck. Blood Tribute. Commander 17. Complained for a second, but then it didn't pop in. Just double check, Matt. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. True Conviction. Scars and Mirrodin. Locksnow picking it up. Congrats on that. All right, what do we got? We got Angelic Chorus from BBD coming in. Matt getting a silver. Welcome to the Silver Club. And I'll make sure to snag those after stream for you. They're in the big box. Ted picking it up. Congrats on that, Ted. We got a Cultivator Colossus from Vow. That one. High Market AFC. Demo going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that demo. Drivnod, Carnage Dominus, non-foil. No Final Fantasy cards remaining. We wiped them out. I have nothing over $4. Mandate of Abandon. Yeah, so it's all gone. It was Final Fantasy. I can't change my title is the thing. I don't actually know that answer, I wait. I'm not really that I'm not that type of I don't have the knowledge. I don't have a good answer for you. Guardian of Faith, AFC. I am very good at finding cards with prices and then selling those for less than their prices usually. Block Snow picking it up. Congrats on that one. We got a Mystery Booster 2 Hull Breacher. Oh, got it. Wasn't it a question? Oh, it was kind of a question, but not really. It's okay. We got it. We got you. Overthink it. Yes, overthink it. Manamorphose. List spot. Clever impersonator. Commander 19. Savitri Dragon Master etched. Euro Titan of Nature's Wrath. Mystery Booster 2. Helm of Awakening list. Sneak Attack Retro Frame. Block's no going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that. Ooh, we got a Vorinclex, the Flippy Borderless foil. I Wade picking it up. Congrats on that. A nice one to pick up. Nirkana Revenant from BBD. Getting to the gold tier, I Wade. Welcome to the Gold Club. Appreciate your support. All right, we got a Reiterate. Time Spiral Mastered. Glaring Fleshraker in foil. What about a Hellish Rebuke in extended? Asceticism, Scars of Mirrodin. Really good green card. I Wade picking it up. Misdirection this time. List spot. Pick 2 anymore. Because people were stacking off to the side too much and it was too much to handle, so I shifted away. Tolarian, Trade School. Congrats on that. Brain Stealer Dragon. Yeah, I know. This has been, I like the 10-second sudden death just slammed through it. It took about the same time for 3 cards. Agent of Iron Throne in foil. Yeah, I have to go longer timers for 3 cards than for that. So I do 30 seconds on each of those, and this is 10 seconds sudden death. And in those cases, I might go 30 seconds and people won't buy, might buy 1 card. So it's 6 to 1, half dozen the other. I don't know. Plus I was losing money on the plus up, even though I was trying to slam these cards out. So I preferred this method. Circle of Dreams Druid. And I would lose time ripping those packs in the lots of excuses for I'm doing it this way now. I wait picking it up. Congrats on that. Rerun Emissary? Sure. I don't know the right answer. All I know is singles are the only thing that seems to really sell on here right now. Every time I do pack stuff, it's kind of like meh. No one hangs out. Symbol picking that one up. Congrats on that. Beast Whisperer from GN3. Yeah. We'll see. Prosthetic memory. Extended art. Can change it up at some point here. When I need to do that. I just like the action of this style. Let's surge it. Just keeps going and going and going. Witch Enchanter in foil. In the long term or the long run of this show, it's usually when I get bored with something that I shift it off of that. So get lost in foil. Ascend game. Ascend game is super slow. That's the problem. But yes, Ascend game is completely against terms of auditing. So Patchwork Banner, non-foil. So I could probably just break the rules with it. That would actually, so I wish I could find a way to get packs to work like the Ascend game used to and make me money. I don't think I was making money. Bronze Bombshell. Well, there's a lot of people screwing the rules right now that, what do I care, right? I'm not going to scam people, but I'm not going to sit here and let the rules just get broken nonstop and be like, what? A lot of people have just stopped watching because of it. Reconnaissance in Etched. Run the Patchwork Banner, sure. Reconnaissance Etched. Talarian going for it. Getting it. I know. Oh, I didn't push the button. Here, let me put this in Talarian's bag. There's the Patchwork Banner. Loxno going for it. It's a great card. Right? Literally bring back bounties. Weakening Sun's Avatar Etched. I always thought bounties would be amazing. Like the freaking board we have over here, where you actually, if you beat a monster, you get an extra pack or something stupid like that. Make it a team effort. Aether Vial, Mystery Booster 2. See, I think that would have been a lot of fun, right? So you guys all working together to beat up monsters, and if the monster dies, then you get an extra pack or something. It may be a vow pack. Uh, but it's like, then what you do on my end is like maybe you've raised the price by $1, right? Or something like that. And that builds up enough to offset the expense of that extra thing. But everyone's excited to do it. Right. Foil, Veto, Thorno, Dustros. So it used to be that you could do bounties. And bounties were if you open a pack and you get a serialized card or something, it inserts some really cool thing, you would get the pot, the bounty pot. And the way they would do it is the fruit. Where are you? There you are. The way they would do it is maybe like everything that was bought is $1 to the pot, or every like the pot gets bigger and bigger as you go until someone hits it. It's a jackpot, right? Well, it got banned because Pokemon, they were pre-opening packs and removing the hit so that the bounty would just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger without ever hitting the card. And so it got banned. Whereas for me, I have no reason to scam you guys. I would love for you to hit it. That would be awesome content. and it's nothing out of my pocket because we raised the price of a pack by $1 or something, like a collector for 26 instead of 25. Oh no, but we have this chance at a some kind of pot, right? So it's just it's unfortunate that it's gone. But yeah, Kindred Summons. I actually saw some people on TikTok doing it, but not as a bounty. Like they were doing a bounty where if you hit, forget which one. It might have been the new ancient dragon, the ancient copper. If you hit that, you get some bonus thing, right? And they haven't gotten banned yet, but cash cards, yeah. Trapjaw Tyrant. I can't. I don't understand. Like, what happened? You're not supposed to do any games on TikTok. There's no gambling allowed. But they find ways to get around it by saying that it's entertainment and not gambling. We got a storm scale Scion and foil. Repacked, but the energy had words written on. They forgot to replace the hit. And I don't like these. So the people that are scamming are idiots. Like, why? If you're gonna scam, at least be smart. I watched one that yes, they are. That's why there's no wheels left on WhatNot. You're not allowed to do a wheel. The rules say you're not allowed to do wheels anymore. You have to use the surprise set, and if they're doing the wheels, they're breaking the terms of service. Extended foil. They removed the tool even. You're not allowed to do wheels, chat. By the way, but it's not like you're gonna get banned for it because they're not policing their own stuff. The best one was, so a prominent YouTuber put out a video that was a screen capture. It is, but it's air quotes transparent, meaning every item is there. You can't cheat it. Well, the WhatNot wheel is gone. I don't think it's there anymore, right? They removed it. Oh, it is there. Oh, it's back. I thought it was gone. Interesting. I was told it was gone. Maybe they put it back in one of the recent updates. It was gone for a period of time. But like, so technically you're not supposed to use it. That's against their own rules. Brakes are not wheels though. But the tool that does brakes is like a wheel. So here's the thing. Their rules are so obscure on WhatNot that you could be breaking the rule by not breaking the rule. Keep that in mind, in case you were wondering. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't messed with it. I do it. So in the last, November is when I noticed the downturn. In the last is that 6 months? 8 months? 8 months? It's been like the content has been down. The people they have has been mediocre. Like the support level has been down. It's just I feel like it's hate cards, right? It's been a mess and it's unfortunate. That's why I've been investigating TikTok. Like seriously, go follow me for on TikTok. Iceman1347. We've been ripping at night. Um, because I feel like, to me, this is an opinion. It feels like they're preparing to sell the company to someone. They've reduced expenses severely by cutting everybody. There's next to no support level. There's next to no like marketing. Look at the WhatNot Con, you had to buy your swag. When it used to be they'd give it to you. Rampant growth, surge foil from Fallout. Um, they did no after survey. Sell to Google, probably. Support's mediocre. It takes so I'm a Premier store. I'm supposed to have an answer within 24 hours, and I'm supposed to have directed to. I can get like conversations immediately, and I get none of that. I get responses like 2-3 days later, all of which say thank you for reporting this, but we've done our investigation, yet nothing happens. So it's just these are the concerns I have on this site. Now I offer everything ships normally. You're not going to get scammed, not any of that stuff. But it's concerning to me. That's all. thus interest in TikTok and streaming on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for listening. But oh yeah, the prominence no Kefka. The prominent YouTube like commentary put a video up. It was about a month ago now of a Pokemon streamer selling a pack, an expensive pack, and showing it open as he picks it up. Literally, it's open as he picks it up, and then he fumbles with it and shows like there's garbage in it. There's not even any like, well, I don't know the rarities there, but it's just like, it's just crazy. Rogue's Pasha's foil, no one needed that. Fallout Clifftop Retreat. Deny you a refund? Yeah, it's sad. It's crazy. It's unfortunate. We got a Nuka-Cola vending machine though, non-foil. Crazy. So the way I understand it right now is that, and Zenway picking it up, nice, congrats on it. The way I understand it right now is there is no fake Crucible Worlds. Oh my god, there is no filter to people that sell on here prior to you going live. So there's no interview. So you used to have to do an interview over the phone or over Zoom. You had to provide images of your supply and where you were going to stream. You had to fill out a questionnaire and all those crazy things. Diesel Queen picking up that Paradise Mantle. Congrats on that. That's a great card. And it's downhill. Anyone can start selling. My understanding. I haven't obviously gone through the process in 1.5 years, almost 1 3/4 now. And that's the problem. Which means anyone can scam you. R of Silence, there's a little like scuff up here on this R of Silence. And when there's how to put it, there has been a lot of people on WhatNot who have been scammed that decide they come on here to scam. And it's just self-fulfilling prophecy. No, it's Fallout foil. Fallout regular foil. That's why I was in here. Hull Breacher in Borderless. I don't know, chat. I like TikTok. I'm enjoying it. It'll be interesting now that I've sold out all of my Final Fantasy collectors if I continue to sell packs or not. Demo. Picking it up. Thoughtseize Theros? Yeah. Oh my god. I could never consider selling a fake card if I knew it was fake. Like, that, I could never do it. I was so concerned when I had a collection come in that I knew there were some proxies in it. Contentious Plan, foil, War of the Spark, that's why it's here. But I literally picked up a whole bunch of lenses to make sure. I've been verifying any card over $10 every time now with collections because there's so many fakes. And we showed some of them on screen at one point. They were really good fakes that I've gotten before. Zenway, congrats on that. So, actually coming in the mail soon, I am getting a different lens that is a camera that'll show you. So the way in which you know it's fake, and I can't show it to you now. Ooh, what happened to the back of that? Oh, that'll go to damage. Whatever. So this green dot right here, inside the green dot, there are red dots, and the red dots always make an L type shape within reason, and that is your way to know. That t-test never fails. It's interesting because I'm now hearing that most tests are recreatable, but this is the one that most stuff is. So yeah, this green dot with a lens, you'll see little, very minute red dots that make a L. usually in an angle this way, down there inside the whiteness of that green dot. And I should have that camera here in a day or two, and I can show it on screen then, because it's just like a microscope camera lens. And so then we can actually like educate about it. I might still have some old proxies sitting around that I could show you what a fake looks like. Yeah, the red dots, you can what is the word? It's not shoot. The Roselle? No. There's a word for it, but basically the way in which the card, the pattern of the print style on the back as well as on the front, especially along black lines, uh, that you can tell when it's been printed by a company and not by like a mediocre like a midline printer where you can print halfway decent proxies. But yeah, overwhelming splendor. It's crazy. We'll do some education on it when I get that camera because I can show the image. Whereas, unfortunately, this thing, no matter what I do, it like doesn't translate on the camera very well. Nexos. But yeah, I've been verifying, like, when I have collections come in, I verify all the high-end stuff. I caught a collection that had the top cards were all proxies. Sphere Grid? No, I don't. I know what you're looking for. For a moment, I was like, I didn't know there was something about a Sphere Grid in fake cards. Death Greeter. All my stuff. I am out of Final Fantasy cards above $4. I'm out. They're all gone. Roger. Roger, in there. Getting it. Congrats on it. For that Death Greeter. Oh, yeah. We sold it. It's insane. Like, singles are flying off the shelf. I was selling Surge Foil stuff yesterday at $500 and people were buying it. So, yeah, singles, there's a big problem right now. Yeah, the 500 sold too. There, got you, Roger. All set up. So it's insane. Yeah, Hobo picked it up. Authority of the Council. He said it was like his primary chase. So I was like, yeah, do it. Um, and so like Final Fantasy right now is just absurd. So singles are hard to find. They're going up. They're not going down. We've got Pro Tour this weekend, which will be interesting to see what happens. Oh, I got another Death Greeter. That's cool. It's crazy. And it's because it's being hoarded, right? So the investors came in and hoarded all this stuff. So collectors are at 1,000 right now for the box, and play boxes are over 200. I Wade picking it up. Congrats on that. Generous patron BBD. The one hard part I have is like at 200 selling on here. I still don't know that I make any money if I sell the box of play. Roger. Getting it. Congrats on that one. At least the 160s. So I bought a while ago. I pre-ordered in the 140s. Borderless foil high tide, by the way. So I bought in the 140s, and then I bought in the 160s. And now they're 200. But I get nailed for almost 12% fees before I give you any coupons. Roger picking that one up too. Very nice. So it's like, I'm not very good at this sometimes. Vito, Thorn of the Dust Crows, because I feel bad not selling them at those prices, but at the same time, like, oh my god, if I'm at the packs are $10 a piece, not $19, I think, or whatever I put it in there for, for two. Roger picked up the Vito in foil, very nice. Getting that silver, welcome to the silver. But even that, like, fees there are like 17% when they're no, it's over 15, so it'd be 15% before coupons. This one's slightly right shifted. Gaia's Touch, the Dark. Getting that one too. Let's go. Congrats on that. We've got the Staff of the Storyteller extended art. A little bit of light play on the top of it, it looks like. There. Who knows? It will be interesting to see what price those play boxes get to, because supposedly the rumor was that there wasn't going to be a reprint till fourth quarter, which would be the last 3 months of the year. Ethereum Sculptor. This one's a little Pringle, but it is original Alara block foil. Roger likes that one. I like that one. Got it. Congrats on that. Looks like a secret layer patchwork banner. Interesting. I've actually found a handful of cards that have gone up, though the cards that have gone down of this category are significant, which is why I'm pre-searching. Congrats on that. 10 promo, yeah. It's a good one. We got OG Odyssey Nut Collector. Big score from Odyssey. Maybe a little bit in here, but not a ton. Will of the Abzan and extended. Wait, did Roger grab the Nut Collector? He did. Nice. Or did you just pay? Maybe that's what it was. Oh, it just went through. The transaction went through. Roger picked up that one. Congrats on that. Oh yeah, they are. They're going up into the Flood Maw. Non-foil into the Flood Maw. That one might have gone just below the $4 mark. Pre-war formal wear in extended. Rev Tithe Extractor. No, I don't. I haven't seen. We have had very little opening of it even in a while. Let it go to 800. It would not surprise me if you get there, Ted. No joke. Boros Charm. Yeah, I'd love to have a Rev. That's for sure. But no one's ripped any of that recently. I have a bunch of it, but not a huge chase. This is Gas Touch again. A little bit of light play on the top of this one, actually in the bottom corners too, but it's a 94 Mark Pool art. Joven, picking that one up. Congrats on that. Right now it's your bag. Foil Finhorn Elves. The foil is always up there. It's crazy to me. Michaelith in the list. Symbol snagging it, getting it. Congrats on that. Songbird's Blessing. WOC. That. Endless Ranks of the Dead. A little bit of light play in that top corner up there. But it is Innistrad Remastered. Or no, Innistrad. Not Innistrad. Come on. Come on, streamer. You can do it. How about a Lightpaw Emperor's Voice in the showcase art? Mana Bros picking that one up. Looks so cool. All right, we got a Sporocyst from Warhammer 40k. Caesar, Legion's Emperor foil Fallout. Roger picking it up. Congrats on that. Nether Trader times Power Master. Zenway going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that. True Conviction. Scars of Mirrodin. Symbol. Snagging it. Skull Clamp. Fallout. Non-foil. Rid James picking it up. Good stuff. Clock of Omens. That's a list spot. Zenway going for it. Getting it. Congrats on that. Tarnished Citadel. Mystery Booster 2. I wait. Congrats. A fun one. Through in foil. For some reason, this foil is always expensive. Oh, another Gaia's Touch. The Dark. Guess I had a few of them. Zenway gets it. Congrats on that. Got a Viral Drake. Phyrexia, one of the Phyrexias. Rite of the Dragon Caller, borderless, non-foil. Foxno getting it. Congrats on that. Mark. Glorious Sunrise Extended Art. Oh, falling. Dude, getting it. 8909. Congrats on that. Bag. Go. We got Perpetual Timepiece, foil from KLD, Kaladesh. Rith Liberated Primeval, Dominar United, non-foil. Didn't go. There it goes. Cryptolith Right, borderless foil. Vid James picking it up. Nice. Nice. Dark Prophecy M14. Zenway, snagging it. Baron Sanger from Homelands. Such a cool card. Any mark? Completely random today. So it's going to show up and it might be or it might not be. That one. Jadar, Ghoul Color of Nephalia in that black and white look. We got another high market AFC. Probably is fun. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I did it. Makes sense. What happens when I sold all of them? We got a Vito Thorn of the Duskrows in foil. I knew it was shooting up very quickly a couple days ago, but I didn't know where it would end up. Goblin Bombardment Tempest. A little bit of light play on the top there. Jesus, that is through the roof. You're right. Life of the Party. I've had a lot of people ask for this, and every time I'm like, I have no idea where it is, and well, here it is. Harbinger of the Sea, extended art. Chad, we got probably about 5 more minutes before I gotta pack this up and get all your stuff packed and shipped, because I gotta pick up my son from day camp and all that fun stuff. So keep picking up stuff as you need. If you need anything from the bin, grab it. We got just a handful of minutes more. Jadar, Ghoul Color of Nephalia again. Got a few of him apparently. Right? Yeah. Especially in Final Fantasy. You miss summer camps? I did Boy Scout camp. That was different. It was fun and not at the same time. Wastewood Verge, borderless non-foil, the green black Verge. All I know is I got to shoot stuff and play with knives. So knives, guns, and fire for Boy Scouts. It was great. Dude, picking it up. Congrats on that, dude. Nice one to pick up. Those will probably go up someday, the Verge lands. Enthusiastic Mechanaut in foil. That one, we got Staff of the Storyteller in extended art. Seen another one yet. Nirkana Revenant, DVD. It doesn't mean there isn't one, but I haven't seen it. Akita coming back in, picking it up. Congrats on that. A nice one. We got another Boros Charm, this time New Capenna. I don't know. This is somewhere I'm not very good at, is how things match. The floop, floop sloop. You get that one. On to the next one, Cyberman Patrol in foil. There is, so what I will say is for the staff of the storyteller, this whole part of one or more creature tokens, there is a decent number of creature tokens that can be put into equipment. And on top of that, if you're playing the equipment that has the job select or job creation, whatever it's called, I can't remember the word. Those are creature tokens. So when they come out, that would do that. So then you're drawing cards, which is the main focus of that. So it's not bad in a cloud deck, now that I read it. Ledger Shredder extended art. The one thing for like my cloud deck is I ran out of space. I wanted everything. Oh, really? Now it shows up? Symbol picking up the Ledger Shredder. Congrats on that. Great card. Mace of the Valiant. That's another one that you could consider for cloud. Flavor Scab. Zenway, I found a match for your foreign card you asked for, whatever day it was. Found a match for it, and it's etched. Once this clears. See? So that guy found not the exact match, but an etched of him. It's the same card. There you go. Now you got the English version. And then you can compare because the Japanese were, I don't know why, but it says Iceman wins the game. So now you can at least you can see. Yeah, well, the Japanese version says that, but the English version, at least now you know what the English version is. I don't know why the Japanese love to let me win. That one. Yeah, I like the art. You're right. I know. I just make fun of it because I don't understand why foreign cards exist in English packs. Old tradition. It goes back. Yeah, my past lives, my past lives. It all pertains. I was a samurai, and I always win. Player of Malice, borderless. I would love to have. I just never knew they were in English packs. I didn't know that. I thought they were only Japanese packs. But apparently, I was hearing yesterday that they are. Yeah, right. Iceman is boss. Boss make rules. Ray of Dawnbringer. We go back to um, Cavemen. Boss rules. Dude, picking it up. Dude, what are they going for, the black ones? I haven't looked. I should, but I haven't. The Stone Brain extended. Are they like 1,500, 2 grand? More than the other. True. True. 5K? Oh my god. Yeah, I probably would have been okay selling that one. Wars Toll BBD. That's a lot of money. That helps pay to buy new stuff. Though I was a little bit pissed that Stomping Grounds sold out of their collectors in 45 minutes for the next set. That Ted dude picking it up. That's a nice one. This is a textured foil Zur Eternal Schemer. So the bottom, this section is textured. Zenway, going for it. Congrats on that. Champion of the Parish, from whatever the heck this set is. It's a list, though. Ooh, thank you. Go, go. We're almost done. Okay. Space stuff, yeah. Space stuff. Sorry, I missed that. Echoes of Eternity. There wasn't a great price for it either, though. So there was a rumor that Eldrazi was going to be in the bonus sheet. That was a rumor I saw, but I didn't believe it. So maybe Death Cap Glade and Borderless. But yeah, yeah, where everyone's too poor. This might be a flop of a set only because no one's going to have any money to buy it. Nikita picking that one up, nice pickup. That's a great card. So we'll see. I haven't seen much on it. What, it comes out end of next month? Path of Exile, Path to Exile, Borderless foil. But I will say, so that means we get news on it this weekend for Vegas, right? Yeah, exactly, dang it, Ben. You're spot on. Soren, Imperious Bloodlord, couldn't possibly be in universe, even though I don't know if it's in universe. Echoes of Eternity. What universe is it? Space? Yeah, right. Akita. So it's so true. There's no one has any money left. We'll see. The one thing that Magic Wizards doesn't seem to want to pay attention to is a large portion of their players are low to like middle to low income class position, right? A lot of them are probably renters. A lot of them play the game to have their commander deck and they're happy to play. So when they start raising prices and making this into a whales game, you start dropping out all these people that want to use your product. And generally, when you start to get a sour taste in your mouth, you start to leave the game. So it's just the chain of events that they're experiencing is not going to get better, is my opinion to it. Extended art Hazel's Brewmaster. Until Dragon Ball Magic the Gathering, right? Exactly. Exactly, dang it, Ben. It is similar to Pokemon in the nature that all of a sudden whales are pissed that they can't sell their $250 boxes that they bought for $500 when it was $125 uh, a year and a half ago. Like it's just each of these systems is going through this mess. Yeah, right. So what I will do is I will happily buy it from them later, like a year from now, when it's cheap because they're not happy. Oh, another patchwork banner. Someone asked about that. I apologize. I did have one. I'm not really paying attention on it. Symbol going for it. I thought someone sniped because it glitched on my screen. I thought someone was gonna get you. Symbol. Congrats on that. Yeah, he was the one. We got a foil psychic frog though. That's kind of cool. All right, chat, just a couple more, and then I really do have to get packing this stuff because I want to get these dropped off when I go to pick up the 5-year-old. So anyway, picking it up. I agree with you, dang it, Ben. I agree. I don't know when or how it's going to bite them yet. That's the hard part. Because right now, Final Fantasy makes it look like their shit doesn't stink. Right? That's what Final Fantasy makes it look like. So right now, they're thinking, oh my god, we're doing so good at this. So is it going to be 6 months? Is it going to be 2 years from now? Like, right? That's the big giant question. No one needs songbirds. Here's a Mercadian Mask Dark Ritual. That's kind of cool. And at the end of the day, I enjoy playing the game. I enjoy streaming, ripping, like opening packs is an addiction of mine, but I enjoy doing it with all of you. Symbol picking it up. Congrats on that. And at the end of the day, I enjoy the product. I just don't want to spend more money. Collar of the Claw. This is a Legion's OG. It is. So Zenway, spot on. I actually was trying to find a halfway decent price last night after selling out. Like, is there a way I could get by breaking even just to have the excitement of opening it? But at $1,000, it's actually starting to get outside the realm of excitement. Thanks for picking that up. Right? So I will tell you that a collector box does have difficulties quite often getting back to $1,000 right now today. But I will say maybe down the road it's still going to hold up. Yeah, TikTok's been fun. So anyway, going for the Michael off. Congrats on that. Thank you very much for picking it up. All sorts of good stuff. Chat. That's gonna round me out. I think that's a good spot to stop. I got more for the future. Yeah, that's what I mean. For Final Fantasy is fun. We'll see how TikTok goes after running out. I don't know. Some of the TikToks. Yeah, we're gonna do some daytime in the near future. I just have been rocking singles here, and you can't really do singles over there because I got way too many singles sitting around. The amount of openings, I think it's just Final Fantasy. I think if I do it tonight, you'll see that it'll be tamer. And I think it was just purely Final Fantasy. But I'm hopeful that people want to open other stuff. I that's the vibe I've got, is that Final Fantasy is driving it. Because let's put it this way, I've done more in 3 TikTok shows than I've done in like 6 or 7 whatnot shows because it was Final Fantasy. So it was crazy. But chat, tomorrow, back on here, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to be doing mid-range. I got a ton of the black sleeves, all this stuff. All this sleeve stuff. I don't know what's that. Raise the Palisades. So I've got a ton of that stuff we're going to be running tomorrow. 10% off the usual dealio with that. And I'm out of Final Fantasy, so that's a thing. I'm going to try and do tonight. My wife was seeing if I wanted to do something else tonight, so we'll see. She wanted to play a board game, potentially. So we'll see if that happens. Keep an eye on Discord for TikTok postings, or go follow me on TikTok, Iceman1347. You can also follow me on YouTube, Iceman1347. We had 152 views over on YouTube. That's freaking awesome. It's growing. I like it. I've got to do more posting of hits, though. All that fun stuff. YRG Gander posted something on YouTube that I wish it gave me timestamps. I don't know how long ago that was. But someone got 2 packs just now. Germs, you want to do 2 packs? Let's do 2 packs. You want those ripped? See if we can hit something. Want those ripped, Germs? Thank you, Lauren. I never saw it. I would have caught it afterwards, but... Should we rip 2? Yeah, let's rip them. Let's see. Let's find out. I'm out of collectors. Given what the prices are today, I will probably forever be out of collectors. T-Rexar, Dragoon's Wyvern, Cloudbound Moogle, Suplex, Nazuma Trader, Grand Oran Pulse, Lunatic Pandora, Magitech Armor, Dark Knight's Greatsword, Valkyrie's Aerial Unit, Side Quest Play Blitzball, the Earth Crystal Borderless, that's a nice one to get, Monk's Fist and Foil, Nation of Scholars, and that one. We hit a borderless foil earlier today for someone. Is that right? One of the packs had a $50 borderless foil in it. So it's possible. I forget which one it was, which card it was. Cloudbound Moogle, Dragoon Wyvern, Suplex, Nazuma Trader, Airship Crash, Adventures Airship, Kefka's Tower. That's a Bolas Citadel. That's a nice little find, too. Giat, Poison the Waters, Coral Sword. That looks... I have not really even seen that. Interesting. Golbez. That's an early rare. With a Saz. Ooh, triple rare with a Zodiark, Foil, Forest, and a Bird. Hey, those were 2 pretty solid packs, honestly. Germs, thank you so much for going in, picking those up. I appreciate it. Yeah, not bad. That Kefka's Tower is cool with a Bolas Citadel. And of course, the crystals. These are going up and down like crazy. But I think these are going to be value over time when they settle down a little bit. Thank you very much. Get that shipped out here in just a little bit. Oh, you had the water crystal earlier that you picked up. Nice. A nice pair to it. All right, chat. 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for Whatnot tonight. Maybe 8 p.m. Central. I'm not sure yet. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have an awesome day tomorrow. And an awesome start to your weekend. If you're getting a long weekend right now. Because today was a holiday for some parts of the United States. That was perfect. I agree. All right, chat. Hope you have a good one. Bye, y'all. YouTube, thank you so much. 153 views. I appreciate it.